Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well as we are heading towards the weekend. Y'all, I thought about this subject, if only, because I've been kind of beating myself up over the last year or so with several if only. And I know I'm not the only one, so that's why I stopped by to encourage you. For instance, $52,000. Yep, $52,000. That's how much I would have in savings if I'd only saved $100 per paycheck, 26 paychecks a year, times 20 years. That's not to mention interest, and if I had put the money away in the right vehicle or some high interest yielding account. So that is not even with interest, etc. That's just how much I would have saved, if only. Rather than the $5 that I have in savings right now and struggling to make ends meet. Size 14. That's the size I was from about 9th grade until around the time I had my daughter. If only I hadn't eaten my way up to a size 28, 30. Wow. If only. $580. That's how much my house payment would have been after being in my house 14 years if I had not refinanced twice and basically doubled that amount. I could have paid $500 working a part-time job. I mean, y'all could have helped me pay $580 a month, couldn't you? If only I hadn't refinanced twice. So see, there are so many if onlys in our lives. I think about my daughter when she was in 11th grade high school, and I went on a cruise with my friends or my sisters, or well, my sisters are my friends, but we all went on a cruise, and when I got back from the cruise on that Sunday, my daughter had a near fatal accident that Saturday night, and nobody told me while I was on the cruise, because they know that ship would have had to make a U-turn. But I often thought about, if only I told her to stay in the house, if only I told her not to go anywhere. But she's a very responsible young lady, and I didn't tell her that. But all's well that ends well. She's in college, basketball scholarship, etc., etc., etc. But I often think about, if only I told her to stay in the house. So like I said, there are so many if onlys in our lives, and I know that you probably have also thought about, if only I'd saved over the years when the getting was good. If only I had married someone else. If only I hadn't slept with that person or this person. If only I had not quit my job, or if only I had taken this job when they offered it to me. The if onlys are endless. But I just wanted to stop by and encourage you that we cannot change the past. We cannot change the if only. But God's grace is sufficient. God's sustaining grace is sufficient for any mistake to cover any mistake that we have made in the past. We can only look at the present and press towards the mark in the future to learn from our mistakes and make better choices for our future. Don't beat yourself up with the if onlys. There's nothing we can do to change the if onlys. Just remember that God loves you and His grace is sufficient. And there is no mistake that we have made or that we can make that God is not big enough, omniscient enough to fix. All right? Y'all be blessed.